So here what we do when we're trying to divide complex numbers. I mean, it is cool. Look what we're doing. We're dividing a complex number. We have one complex number divided by another complex number. But the whole idea is we want to get the I out of the denominator. So we need to multiply by the conjugate. Because the entire point of the conjugate is that when you multiply a complex number by its conjugate, it becomes real again. And we can see that when we just do this. So we got a FOIL. We got 5 on the bottom. We got 5 times 5, 25. And then 5 times positive 12i, which is 60i. But then 5 times negative 12i, negative 60i. So positive 60i and negative 60i are canceling out. That's the whole point of the conjugate. But then we still have 12i times 12i. So we have 144 minus 144 I squared. And then let's go ahead and just continue. Well, no, let's do the top. So the top, now we just got a FOIL. So we got a FOIL, we got 1 times 5, which is 5. And then we got 1 times 12i and 4i times 5. So we got 12i and 20i, so 32i. And then 4i times 12i, so 48i squared. And so now we just got to continue. So what is I squared? We've said this before. We've done this before. I squared is negative 1. So this ends up being 5 plus 32i minus 48 over 25 plus 144. And then we just got to grind out that math. So that's negative 43 plus 32i over 169. That's an awful answer. Is that right? So they want us to write negative 43 over 169 plus 32 over 169 I. All right. We'll check our answers afterwards. Well, let's move on to the next one. So next one, we're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to multiply by the complex conjugate. So the same thing, but the opposite sign. 4 plus 3i over 4 plus 3i. And so we see what happens on the bottom. We have the 4 times the 4, so 16. The middles cancel out, so let's not even think about those. And then negative 3i times 3i is negative 9i squared. But I squared is negative 1, so that's plus 9. And then on the top, 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 3i is 6i. Negative 3i times 4 is negative 12i. So that's negative 6i. Negative 3i times 3i is negative 9i squared. But then I squared is negative 1. So that is plus 9. So then we just combine. So that's 17 minus 6i over 25. So that's 17 over 25 minus 6 over 25i. So I know we skipped a lot of steps there, especially when you look at the work. But it's more fun when you do more stuff in your head. I think that's always the goal, is to try to do more stuff in your head. So let's compare these answers here and make sure we actually got it right. So they got 17 minus 6, yeah. And then they got negative 43 over 169 plus 32 over 169i. Yeah, so we got it right. Always feels good to get it right. I think it always feels a little better to get it right when the answer is disgusting, like it was here.